Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I would like to share with you my collective reading for the month of March. So as normal, I am using my go-to deck, the Faulkner Tarot, the first modern day photographic deck showing real people and real life situations that we can all relate to. The first thing that I want to talk about in regards to the upcoming month is the numerology. So when we look at numerology, March is actually an 8 personal month for all of us, or a universal month. And the number 8 is very much about making necessary changes to improve your finances and career. You know, this is the month to be ambitious, to promote yourself, to adopt an attitude of abundance, and probably the most important thing, to absolutely believe in your dreams. 8 is such a magical number to work with for the entire month. So let's get started and see what the cards have to say. So the first card talks about what worked well for us during the month of February. So this would also be a good time if you wanted to go back and evaluate the collective reading that I did for February. How did it resonate? How did it shape up to the goings on in your own world? So what worked well for all of us in the last month? Here we go. Okay, so we have the Four of Wands. Now, this is one of the cards that actually came up when I did the full moon in Virgo reading. So what worked well for us during the month of February? Well, it's simple. Look at the card, look at the image. We were able to take time out from work to spend with our loved ones. We were getting the balance right, okay? Obviously, yes, many of us were still dealing with lockdown restrictions and homeschooling, etc., but we were able to get the balance right. Now, when we look back to numerology, the number 4 is very much about the stability. It is about the foundations that we lay down in life. So this was a really good month where, you know, we learned that we needed these foundations. And, you know, as we've since found out, the UK in particular is starting to open up again. And I think, you know, what we have learned over the last 12 months is that balance between your working life and your home life is absolutely essential. So great card there to start the month's reading. So number 2, what didn't work well for us during the month of February? Okay, 6 of Swords. Okay, so this is a great card normally. However, this is saying that, you know, we had opportunity to push forwards into calmer times. We had the opportunity to build bridges, but for whatever reason, and this is all about the individual, we didn't take it. You know, Swords energy is the air energy. So it's all about having those mental shifts within our minds. Now, to add into the mix, we have had Mercury Retrograde. It has been in the post-shadow phase since February the 21st and remains there until March the 13th. So I've been talking a lot about this in my spiritual online membership circle. And post-shadow is when we process. But not only are we processing stuff that's happened, we're also having to process our internal dialogue. Maybe there's stuff that's come up connected to the past, maybe our shadow, etc. So, you know, there was a lot of stuff going on which probably shows up why this card is here. You know, as much as we were trying to reflect and move forwards into that boat, for whatever reason, we didn't. The opportunity, the feeling, whatever it was, just did not feel right. So let's see what we learnt during the month of February. Okay, Two of Pentacles. Juggling, balancing. Maybe there is a need for more focus, for more attention to be placed on certain areas. So Pentacles does relate to the materialistic elements in life. You know, maybe things weren't added up. Maybe we were not paying attention to time, to resources, to energy. I mean, our guy here, look, he's gone to the cash point. He's got that hand covering his face as if there's complete disbelief. How has he let something get this far? And in his case, it's the finances. But what does this mean to you? You know, what did you learn in regards to the Two of Pentacles energy? Was it simply about juggling and balance? Or was it that you maybe needed to have more focus on a certain area within your life? Okay, so the next card talks about the theme for the month ahead. So what have we got to look forward to, as here in the UK we can see spring is coming, the evenings are drawing out, we're seeing the daffodils, the snowdrops, the crocuses, the world is reawakening. We have the Four of Pentacles. So again, another four energy, stability, foundations. But with the piggy bank, you know, think about, you know, where do you actually want to invest your time, your energy, your attention for the upcoming month? Is there something you need to be doing? Maybe you need to be putting the pennies away for something. You know, we all have so much going on, and you know, this is really the key word I want to give to you guys is investment. What does investment mean to you, and where do you need to apply it as you process and go forwards through the month of March? So it'll be interesting to see what happens in April when we look back to see whether we've done what the cards are now encouraging us to do. So beautiful energy there with the Four of Pentacles. And then finally, anything else that we should be aware of as we progress through the month of March? Let's have a look. Okay, so here we've got one of the People cards, otherwise known as the Court cards, our King of Cups. So typically he represents the water sign energies, Pisces, Scorpio and Cancer. But what is coming through to me straight away is the emotions, is the intuitive, is, you know, the fact of being sensitive to other people's emotions, but also to be firm on your own emotional boundaries. Okay, are you looking at the glass half full or half empty? As Spirit is showing me the vase here as if it's a glass. So how do you see that? Half full or half empty? I also feel there's very much a need to be listening this month. So listening to your own inner voice, but equally listening to the voices of others. And as you do so, you know that you are emotionally mature. In many ways, we are going to be taking on the traits associated with the King of Cups. So, you know, he's the eldest when we look at the People cards and at the family. You have the Page, the Knight, the Queen, and then the King, who reaches that sense of maturity. So, great energy. And, you know, particularly when we go back to the numerology, it's a number 8. We want to be doing the best that we can do in all areas of our lives. And that is absolutely going to be including emotions and making sure that we have that emotional balance within our own little world. Okay, so I've pulled us an extra oracle card. I always think this adds a little bit more to the monthly readings. So the deck that I've used today is the Crystal Spirits Oracle by Colette Baron Reid, one of my favourites. So let's see what card came out. Ah, beautiful, beautiful rhodonite. So you can see the little spirit within the crystal there. Card number 47. 11. Okay, so I tend to add up numbers and reduce them down because I love working with numerology. So 4 plus 7 gives us 11. So if we take that back to tarot, we're talking justice. We're talking about the scales of balance, you know, speaking your truth, you know, making sure that everybody has their own say as well. So what does rhodonite want to be saying to us for the month of March? Well, it's very much a crystal that is linked with the heart chakra. So it's going to be good for that mental balance, attention to detail. It's going to be good for, you know, grounding the feeling of love within the physical world. You know, if there has been some anxiety, some mental unrest or confusion, or, you know, let's just say 21st century stress, we've all experienced it, then the energy of rhodonite is really going to help you. I've had a quick look in the guidebook. There's a very chunky guidebook that Colette Baron Reid likes to produce for all of her decks. And what's coming out really is about the harmony in relationships, being able during the month of March to easily connect with others, and also discovering hidden talents to share with others. So, you know, there's a lot to be said about working with this beautiful crystal. And, you know, if you want to print off an image from the internet, or maybe you have this deck, you know, this is a really beautiful crystal to be working with throughout the month. So I'm just having a very quick look here at the relationship message, and it talks about that all of us have gifts to share and a deep longing to be needed. So open up to a partnership that allows both of you to give and receive. Okay, remember what we were saying about the Four of Pentacles, and, you know, where are you going to be investing your time? You know, this is a time for you to reach out and take what is freely offered, and to recognize the continual flow between you and the people within your life. So again, it's healthy boundaries. Takes us back, doesn't it, to the King of Cups, feeling emotionally mature, but equally having those emotional boundaries absolutely set in place. So that is your reading for the month of March. I hope it resonates. I would love to hear back from you in regards to that. What else do I need to say? Where can you find me? So you can find me on Facebook. My profile is Julia Starr, and my business page is Shining Star Holistics. My Instagram is Julia Starr Blake. You can also check out my podcast, Shining Star Holistics, where every week I give you a brand new meditation. And if you read all the information with this video, you can see other ways that I may be able to help you and support you, whether it's through intuitive sessions, whether you would like to come on my magical moon manifesting journey, which is something that I run every single month in line with the moon phases. What else? We have the Spiritual Circle membership, which is a fabulous place to be. I offer spiritual life coaching sessions, and every week I also have my Absent Healing group on Facebook. So do check them out. If you would like more information on any of what I have just mentioned, feel free to contact me through Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, etc., etc. So be sure to like and subscribe. share to all of your wonderful friends, and yeah, I would love to know how your month of March goes for you. So until next time, I'm sending you so much love. Take care, guys. Bye.